I had an employee at once ask me to prioritize family, faith, and business, and I put them in that order in particular. For each one of our employees, it's family first. You do what is best for you and your family. Then the rest of it will take care of itself. It's about making sure you make the best decisions for you and your family.
On North Central Avenue in Marshfield. The Forward Bank pregame show, and our featured player for the DC Everest Evergreens is number 3, Bo Svoke. Svoke averaging 17 points per game for his DC Everest Evergreens here in this very young season here so far this year. Svoke 17 points per game, also 5.5 boards per game and 2.5 dimes. Bo Svoke, our player to watch for DC Everest. They come in this contest 1 win and 1 loss. They average 62 points per game. And the last outing back on Friday, they took down Wausau West 62-57. For the home Marshfield Tigers, it is Sam Rorty, our featured player for Marshfield tonight. Sam scored 15 points in the opening season road loss at Merrill on Friday night. The Tigers lost by 1 point in that game. Sam Rorty with 15 points for the Marshfield Tigers. Also had 4 assists, did Rorty on a Friday night. The Tigers also got 14 points from Gavin Fravert and 11 points from Chase Hinson. And Matt Donovan with 8 rebounds in Friday's contest. Again, you are watching the Forward Bank pregame show. Forward Bank moving our communities forward online at forward.bank and in person in Marshfield on North Central Avenue here today. Again, this is one of, let's count them here, folks, on the Zaleski Sports Broadcast Network. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games today, Brandenburg, all on the Zaleski Sports broadcast. Jason Zaleski here, Trevor Zaleski producing today's broadcast, Dylan Pawn on our broadcast camera, and Brandenburg bringing you attractive courtside views here for our game today. And we think we're going to have a good one here. Again, a long-time Valley Conference rivals here coming into the season. And again, it's the 1-1 Everest Evergreens and the 0-1 Marshfield Tigers. Those other games I mentioned are all live right now at ZaleskiSports.com. Actually, all but one. One has already ended. But it's Rosholt and Pacelli boys basketball. That game in the second half. They started at 6 o'clock. It's Rosholt at Pacelli girls basketball. So the Rosholt-Pacelli boys-girls squad splitting home and home right now. And that girls game underway right now. Stratford and Mosinee JV just ended a little bit ago. We've got 2 hockey games also for you tonight. We've got Wisconsin Rapids at Marshfield and Baraboo at Mosinee. All games live now at ZaleskiSports.com. This has been our Forward Bank pregame show. Forward Bank moving our communities forward online at forward.bank and in person on North Central Avenue in Marshfield. Back to the Bose & Company Fieldhouse for starting lineups right after this. right, national anthem here at the Bose & Company Fieldhouse in Marshfield. Again, we thank our pregame show sponsor, Forward Bank. Forward Bank, moving our communities forward online at forward.bank and in person on North Central Avenue in Marshfield. Starting lineups tonight. First for the DC Everest Evergreens. I already told you about Bo Svoke. I'll tell you about him here in just a little bit, as number 1 is Logan Ebersold. Number 2 is Landon Mezzi. And there is number 3, Bo Svoke. Svoke, our featured player for the Evergreens here tonight. So we'll get back to his stats momentarily. Colton Hall wears number 5. And number 44, there we go, Jesse Rumbalski. Thought they said 44. Ebersold, Mezzi, Hall, Svoke, and Rumbalski. For the DC Everest Evergreens, they are coached by Jerry Poggle and assisted by Jason McFarland and Matt Schultz. For the Marshfield Tigers, Tigers are coached by Chris Fisher in his first year. And Wyatt Lemoyne wears number 1. He's a 6'5" senior. Chase Hinson wears number 2. Hinson, 5'11" junior for the Marshfield Tigers. Told you a little bit already about Sam Rorty. Rorty, a 5'9" senior for the Tigers here in the 2020-21 season. Gavin Fravert is a 6'5" junior. And it is Matt Donovan. Donovan wears number 23. He's a 6'1" senior as well for these Tigers. Again, the Tigers go Lemoyne, Rorty, Fravert, Donovan, and Hinson. They are coached by Chris Fisher and assisted by Jacob Shepler. And we are set for basketball here at the Bose & Company Fieldhouse. We've got Blonde Boys, and what else we got here? Nathan saying go Connor. And we're looking at our online audience and the Marshfield user ID. Watch yourself there, fella, whoever you are. Got a quick trigger on you. So we are underway here in the Bose & Company Fieldhouse. This is Hall with it, and now hands off to Mezzi. Right back to Hall it comes, and Svoke with it on the wing. He goes on Rorty. Svoke to the rack. Rorty slowed him up, and shot was missed. And rebound brought down by Marshfield, and it certainly could have been and should have been a foul. Now it is on the shot from Hinson. That was Colton Hall coming flying at him, and Hinson will go the line for 3. He took out his feet, did Hall. And Hinson makes good on the first. Chase Hinson, one of the many competitors of the Zaleski Sports Outdoor Free Throw Challenge this past spring. And Chase hits both of those. He hit a lot during our springtime contest out in his driveway as well, so no surprises here. That one rattles in and out. Rebound brought down by Ebersold. It was Everest assistant Matt Schultz coming over and thanking us for doing that contest during the spring. It was our pleasure. A lot of fun, and I just couldn't bear just to sit inside, and I don't think anybody else and had a lot of fun with it. Had people all over the state shooting free throws, and shot them first in a qualification process, and then we went to brackets. We had somebody on the girls' side hit 90 plus, on the guys' side hit 90 plus. It was a fantastic show of free throw shooting from around the state of Wisconsin. That was a foul on Rumbalski, so team foul number 2 already on the Evergreens. Fravert back up top, it comes to Hinson. Hinson works on Hall and picks up his dribble, give off here to Rorty. 2-all early, minute 15 into it. We'll get the scoreboard back on the screen momentarily. Till then, I'll tell you the time and score often. 2-all, 16:36, just a minute and a half into our game here today. Now Hinson with it, takes Hall to the rack, and that one leaks off, back off the front of the rim, no good. And Svoke comes away with it for the Evergreens. So Svoke with it, tempted to hand off to Hall, instead will pass off to Ebersold. He'll take a 25-footer and hit it. Logan Ebersold from deep hits the three, and it's 5-2 Everest. Tigers beat the pressure from the Evergreens, and Svoke got his hand on it. Marshfield will keep possession. Lemoyne with it in the corner, may have to get a timeout here, and does step on the line and turnover back to the Evergreens. So Lemoyne got himself in trouble. Coach Fisher did not pull the trigger on a timeout. Lemoyne not able to get out of it and steps out of bounds. 2 minutes into the first half, and a steal here from Austin Summer. Already substitutes for the Tigers. Summer comes in and gets a steal, puts himself on the stat sheet. Now Rorty, and that one picked off by Svoke. Svoke on the run. Summer with it, bounces inside to Hinson. Hinson collapsed on by 3 Evergreens. Back out to Rorty, it comes at the top of the key. Now Hinson, again Hall looks right into the eyes of Chase Hinson. Now Fravert, kick out to Rorty. Good defensive stand here on the possession from the Evergreens. Marshfield patient on offense as well. And Summer wild delivery there, and right into the hands of Bo Svoke. .40 left in the half. Svoke on the low block and nearly traveled. And that ball tipped around, last touched by DC Everest, and it's Marshfield ball. Simon watching online. Likely a lot of Everest fans watching online. One thing you'll notice right away, Everest folks, is Zaleski Sports is always free. Always. Word on the street is some folks in your neighborhood are making people pay to watch these games. I can't believe it. I just cannot believe it. But free here always. Always has been, always will be. And back the other way come the Evergreens. Hall with it. Summer on him. Hall nearly over dribbled. Gave it off to Svoke. Up top to Rumbalski. Hang on to it long. Hall foot on the line. 2 is good. (8-2). Everest early here, double team in the corner and over and back. As Summer was across the half-court line, passed it back, and over and back the call. And at this point here, 13:52 in the first half. Everest just out hustling Marshfield right now. Now Hall with it, and Hall may have double dribbled, no call there. I said may have, he was turned away from me. Looked like it from this view. Now offensive rebound, Svoke 3 on the way. That one rims off the back, no good. And rebound ripped down by Lemoyne. (8-2) Everest, 13:27 showing on the first half clock. May have to look on that scoreboard during halftime. That may end up that would be the case here as Rorty hits from deep. Sam Rorty, timber, and the first field goal of the game for the Tigers, 8-5 Everest. Svoke in the corner, Rorty again watches over him, bounces up top to Hall. Hall will attempt to take Summer and then give off to Svoke. Svoke, baseline drive, floater, no good. Out of control shot there from Bo Svoke. There's a way he can do that under control, and I'm sure we'll see that later, but that was not one of those cases. Rorty on the take, and 2 free throws coming up for the senior, Sam Rorty. 12:47 left in the half. Everest 8, Marshfield 5. And Rorty's first rattles in and out. Saw Sam Rorty have a fantastic fall sports season playing soccer. Had a game winner against these Evergreens back during soccer season. I believe that was a playoff game. Now, a lot of Everest fans out there will tell me if I'm right. They may not want to admit it, though. I remember calling it. I just don't recall if it was regular season or playoffs. Either way, Sam, good soccer season. Not a good free throw appearance there. 0 for 2 from the stripe on the shooting foul. That foul was on Ebersold. And 3 right back. Ebersold, the second 3 of the half. Everest leads 11-5. Timeout Marshfield. You're watching your hometown high school sports network. You're watching Zaleski Sports. Back here to the Bose & Company Fieldhouse, 12:30 left in the half. Marshfield with the ball. Intermission over across town. It is hockey. Marshfield leads Wisconsin Rapids 2-1, Wisconsin Valley Conference hockey. Again, all games live at ZaleskiSports.com. They're all free, and you just watch them all. That's how it works. 10-second call. The Everest defense out of the Marshfield timeout comes through, get the 10-second call on the Tigers. So whatever Coach Fisher had drawn up won't come to fruition quite yet. The team not able to get the ball across the timeline. Now Svoke with it. Looked at by Trulin. Matt Trulin game, played some JV action earlier and now out here on the varsity court. Unless they switch numbers on me. That one, nice job on the take there. That's Marcus Hall. So Hall with 2, all the way it comes down here, and an easy layup for Gavin Fravert. So that's one way to beat the pressure, get it all the way down the court. 12-7 Everest, 11:35 left in the half. And we'll work on that scoreboard during halftime, see if we can get that fixed up for you. And in the meantime, I'll say it as often as I can, as Colton Hall 3 comes off long and rebound to Rorty and the Tigers. Rorty's got 3. Hinson with 2, Fravert 2 for the Tigers. That's their 7. Give you Everest 12 on their next trip down the floor. And Rorty launches a 3. That one just short. Fravert offensive rebound. And a foul is going to be, or are they saying he stepped out of bounds? Nope, they're going to call a foul on DC Everest. So Hall picks up his second, Colton Hall that is. So he's 2 points and 2 fouls, and Hall sits at 11 minutes left here in the first half, 12-7 Everest. Big Behemoth says it was soccer. Soccer doesn't matter. Well, soccer matters to a lot of people there, Mr. Behemoth. Certainly matters to those that are playing it, no doubt about it. But but on the other hand, soccer's done. So we move on to basketball now. As we see Marcus Neve in for the first time today. Rorty gives off to Neve now. Neve in the corner. Back up top it comes to Rorty. Now shot from Fravert. That one rattles in and out. Neve battles for the rebound. Last off of Connor McFarland. And the Tigers will keep the ball. 10:32, 12-7 Everest. Rorty looking and gets it into Fravert, and the dump down low, and Wyatt Lemoyne hits easy layup. Rorty saves it back in. Neve comes down with it, gives off to Donovan. Donovan baseline take, too strong. And rebound on the other side from McFarland. Back come the Evergreens. Ebersold with 6, Hall on the bench with 2. Here's a three-pointer there from Ebersold. Svoke with 2 and Hall with, I should say Marcus Hall with 2. Make sure we get the Halls correctly identified. Rorty long 3, that comes up short. McFarland another rebound for the Evergreens. Yeah, we'll do our best to keep that scoreboard up there. That's been a fickle thing here through the first half, as technology sometimes can be. 9.5 minutes left to play here in the first half. Trevor Zaleski producing our broadcast today, and I know he's working on that scoreboard, working on a long-term fix tonight. That one may have been partially deflected, and rebound again brought down by Connor McFarland. And Colton Lazinski left early, forgot to put the ball down and took steps. Coach Fisher getting into his team on the other side. It's Coach Poggle trying to figure out the officials here a little bit. One official he's really leaning into right now is Coach Poggle. And those two are going to agree to disagree and move on. 12-9. Blonde boys put money on green. I don't know. We've asked that a lot. We certainly never recommend it, and I'll never participate in it. But I don't know if you can bet on high school sports. Maybe you can with your friends just sitting there on the couch. Maybe that's something. Some people, they've asked me about point spreads. I'm like, are you kidding me? High school basketball, Neve to the rack and good. So Marcus Neve getting action, the 6'1" sophomore. First year in varsity, and Svoke, and this one will go the other way. Bo Svoke picks up the foul as he leaned into Rorty. That's right, Simon Witt, new camera angle. So let's go back to this here. So additional pregame graphics, we'll give you our featured player. We'll give you additional graphics during the game. We'll give you the baseline camera, the sideline camera, the broadcast camera. And Everest fans, it is all free. F-R-E-E, free. I don't even know what to say sometimes. Ebersold with it. And an errant pass, and it'll be an over and back. It was either going to be Connor McFarland picking it up, or it was going to be an easy bucket for Marshfield and Chase Hinson, so McFarland does the right thing. But I just can't understand folks charging you to watch high school basketball online. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't understand the rationale. Just a money grab, I guess. I don't know how else to say it. Nobody will explain it to me, so they leave me to come up with my own opinion. Lemoyne, reverse layup. That one bangs off the side of the rim. So I guess just hands out for money, apparently. And this one will go on Rorty. And they're gonna say a shooting foul. So Rorty picks up his first, and this will be Colton Hall back in the game and shooting 2. All 2 fouls. 8:10 left in the half. Max watching online. And Hall misses the second. So Hall, 3 points and 2 fouls. 8 minutes here left in the first half. Rorty with it up top, 13-11. This game has tightened here just a bit. 3 on the way from Lemoyne, comes up short. Lemoyne follows his shot, bounces out to Donovan. Donovan looked at a 3. Nice closeout there by Marcus Hall, and preventing Matt Donovan from launching that 3-pointer, or at least preventing him from having a clean look at it. Now Hinson on the take, floater, left that too strong. Another offensive rebound for Wyatt Lemoyne. Punches it out to Rorty. Low scoring affair here through our first 10.5 minutes of action, 7:22 left in the game. Left in the half, my apologies. It's not that fast moving. And Lemoyne will back it up, now give off to Donovan. Another good defensive series here for the Evergreens as Neve with it. Neve will launch from there and off the back of the rim, offensive rebound, another chance for the Tigers. Their third offensive rebound here on the possession. And this one coming all the way over to me and out of bounds. So Tigers patient on the offensive set, not able to score off of it. They get 4 shots off, not able to find the bottom of the net. All right, so some mask reinforcements. And Hall goes through the legs of Lemoyne. Everest keeps the ball. This is Marcus Hall with it in the lane. That one no good. Ball tipped back out and raced 4 and last off of Lemoyne and pointed the way of the Evergreens. Yeah, Preston, and again, chatting with those that are kind enough and willing enough to chat with us online. Those of you watching on the smart TV don't always see those messages, but and Swope to the hole, and no, are they going to wave it off? And they do. They wave the basket. They give the offensive foul to Bo Swope, his second. Team foul number 6 on DC Everest. Marshfield with just 1 team foul. All right. Yeah, Preston, I mean, I say a money grab, but again, the people I ask, they don't ever give an answer. So, they don't owe me an answer either, but. So we just keep on trucking along. Like I said, always free, always has been, always will be. I just don't get it the other way. And plus, we're just going to rock it every time anyway. And to the rack, rocking it is Gavin Frabert. His second field goal. We're tied at 13, 6:04 left in the half. Coach Poggle and the Evergreens take the timeout back to Marshfield after this.
From first contact at Dental Clinic of Marshfield, their dentists are committed to your individual attention and strive to provide personalized oral health care. They work hard to create the ultimate stress-free and comfortable dental experience. It is their mission to educate and provide the patients with the best dental care in Central Wisconsin. Whether you're looking for information on implants, teeth whitening, crowns, orthodontics, dentures, or any dental service, Dental Clinic of Marshfield has it for you. You can book your appointment online at dentalclinicofmarshfield.com or give them a call at one of their 3 locations in Marshfield, Stratford, or Neillsville today.
Marshfield, DC Everest out of the Everest timeout. Marshfield with the steal out of the timeout. Rorty not able to make good on the 3, but Everest tied it up before the Everest timeout. 13 all, 5:50 left in the half. Donovan with it on the far wing. Got that one tipped away, and Bo Swope. Clear lane to the rack. Oh, actually got hit from behind by Rorty. What a hustle play down the other way from Sam Rorty. He does pick up the foul, but saves the easy layup and puts Rorty puts Svoke at the line for 2. And Svoke gets that one to go down. Easy there, Simon. I don't mind you guys chatting with us, but ease up, big fella. And Smoke does get both the roll in, so Marshfield gains the foul assessed to Rorty and still let up the 2 points. 15-13 Everest, 5:43 left. Back with it, over the timeline is Hinson, and Hinson stops his dribble. Gets it out to Donovan. Austin Summer was calling for it inside. Marshfield reverses ball. Now Hinson with it on the far wing. Colton Hall looks over him. Now Rorty. Off it comes to Fravert in the corner. He's got Ebersold on him. And ball thrown away in the lane, taken there by Colton Hall. And then Rorty's going to pick up his third on the way down. 3 team fouls for Marshfield in the half, all charged to number 3, Sam Rorty. 5:11 left in the first half. Coach Pago called the timeout. No timeout granted. They say play on. Nearly a 5-second call. No timeout on the other way. And we've got a travel as Marcus Hall got caught in the lane. And travel is the end result. And big money watching online. I like all the Everest fans coming in to watch. It's always a fun group. That one nearly thrown away by Summer. Gets it down to Neve. Neve kick out. Marshfield quickly works the ball around. And back up top it comes to Hinson. That ball kicked by Rombalski. Coach Fisher imploring his team to work harder. 2-point game here. 4:43 left in the half. Neve with it up top. Neve looks inside, dances, now finally gives off to Fravert. Now Summer on the drive. He'll kick it back out to Neve. Neve on the take, and it was Connor McFarland getting in the way. He'll get charged with a block. Does McFarland, that's his first. It should be team foul number 7, and a shooting situation here for Neve. Yep, so team foul number 7, Marcus Neve to the free throw line for a 1-and-1. And Neve earns the 1. He's got 3. Rorty with 3. And Gavin Fravert leads the Tigers in scoring with 4. 4:23 left in the half. Second from Neve comes off long. Rebound brought down by Marcus Hall. Hall brings it up, gives off to Rombalski. Ebersold looked at a 3, got his defender in the air, and now not able to do anything with it. Ball loose on the floor, and it's going to be a foul on Marcus Hall. So first foul for Hall. And team foul number 8 now, and this will be Gavin Fravert shooting for the Tigers. And Fravert, that one clangs off the back iron. Marshfield 3 for 7 free throw shooting in the half. Neve with the interception. Neve with a head of steam to the rack and good. And with that, Marshfield takes their first lead of the game. 3:56 did that lead came. So first lead of the game for the Tigers. Hall from 16 feet. No, and ball still fought for, and as it came back in, it comes in the hands of Connor McFarland. Now Marcus Hall on the take. Are they giving him the basket here? They do. So Marcus Hall on the foul gets it to drop, and 3-point opportunity for Marcus Hall. Foul goes on Fravert. And Marcus Hall with the free throw. He's got 5. As we see Bo Svoke in his foul situation come back on the floor. He's got 2. Colton Hall has 2 fouls. For Everest, Sam Rorty remains on the bench for Marshfield with 3 fouls. Hinson picks up his dribble in the backcourt. Again, Everest extends pressure. And the Tigers get it over in the hands of Lemoyne. Now Summer. Summer gave it down to Neve. Neve right back to Summer. Summer with the take. Coach Fisher wanted the foul, no foul to be found, and now the crossover and the roll in for Colton Hall. And then a steal on the other side. And 3 on the way. That one no good. Svoke offensive rebound. And one! Bo Svoke. That foul will go on Marcus Neve. All that made possible by the steal from Landon Mezzi. Svoke can't get that one to go, though. That one rattles in and out. So. And Marshfield with the timeout. It is 22-16 Everest on a 7-0 run. Back to Marshfield in just a moment. Bauer & Fine Business Technologies is your complete office technology solution. For 60 years, Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been serving school districts, municipalities, counties, religious organizations, and businesses in Wisconsin and beyond. Visit b-bt.com and let Bauer & Fine Business Technologies be your complete office technology solution. That's b-bt.com. Out of the Marshfield timeout, 22-16. It's a 7-0 Everest run here after Marshfield took the lead with 3:56 left. Now 2:40 left in the game, and Everest 7-0 run has them in the lead. They're up by 6. Now Fravert 3 on the way. That was too strong right off the release. An offensive rebound for Chase Hinson. Fravert looks inside, no post up inside for the Tigers. Lemoyne thought he had a little something in there, not enough to make the pass. Neve now up top. Fravert again looks inside, now gives it to Lemoyne. Lemoyne down low and has that one blocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Marshfield, last off of Rumbalski. 2:09 left in the half. Neve gets it in on the short corner to Summer. Summer able to dribble it out. Under 2 minutes left in the half. Everest 7-0 run. They lead by 6. Hinson steps in. He had Mezzi in his way and worked the ball all the way back around. Now to the top it comes again to Fravert. Marshfield working the perimeter. Now inside. Summer on the dime from Lemoyne. So Marshfield breaks the Everest run, and we get a Coach Poggle timeout. We'll keep it right here through the Coach Poggle timeout as Marshfield trying to climb back into this one here just a bit. They were in the lead not that long ago with a 7-0 run for the Evergreens. Had the Tigers reeling, and now Coach Poggle with 1:38 left in the half, going to try to draw something up here and end the half on a good note, saying keep the momentum going. This holiday season, give the gift everyone wants, a Fleet Farm gift card. Going on now. When you purchase a $100 gift card, you get a free $10 gift card. Use it as a gift, keep it for yourself, it's up to you. Gifts are big at Fleet Farm. Find a gift for everyone on your list, from the kids to the cook to the handyman to the hunter. Get it all at Fleet Farm. I picked up my $100 plus 10 on Friday, or Saturday night last week. So if you haven't, I don't know what you're waiting for. Free $10 from Fleet Farm. That is magnificent. Out it comes to Mezzi. Mezzi in the lane. Hard drive there from Landon Mezzi, and the two-pointer floater in the lane. No, Coach Poggle, that's probably what he drew up. He probably said, all right, Colton Hall, you fall down on your drive, get it out to Mezzi. Mezzi hit the floater in the lane. All right, done, Coach. Got it. Bounces it into Lemoyne. Lemoyne will dribble it back out for the Tigers. Everest leads by 6, 1 minute left in the half. Now Neve dribbles around the top. Hall looks at him. In the corner it comes to Fravert. Nothing doing there. Back up top to Hinson. 40 seconds left in the half. Now Neve, 3 on the way. That one is short and hits the top of the backboard and out of bounds. Actually, it hit the strap off the top of the backboard. Either way, out of bounds. 34.2 seconds, 24-18, Everest lead. So Hall will bring it up, 30 seconds left to play in the half. Brings it on Summer, now gives it off to Svoke. Svoke will set up a play from the bench side with 20 seconds left to play in the half. Coach Poggle says hold it just a moment, 15 seconds. Everest will take a lead to the halftime break. How large it is will depend on this shot here, perhaps. That one comes off long, 5 seconds left. Rebound, and Neve with the steal, 1 second. Good if it goes from Neve, and too strong off the backboard. And we have reached the halftime break. It is 24-18 Everest. As we reach halftime, we'll find out about Vine's Christmas trees. Got the Vine Christmas tree in the Zaleski house right now, and here is more information on how to get your very own Vine's Christmas tree. Back for the second half in just a moment.
know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier. Treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
Are you living with a prosthesis that is causing discomfort or pain? You have options, and I'm here to help. Hi, my name is Shai. I'm the owner of Next Step Prosthetics in Marshfield. You have a choice where you go for prosthetic care. My focus and specialty is providing a prosthesis that you enjoy wearing to help you get your life back. Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Let's take the next step together to a better life.
With more winter snow on the way, make your way to Chili Implement. Chili Implement, located conveniently between Marshfield and Chili, just north of Highway 10, is ready to help you make snow removal easier. Visit Chili Implement and see how their complete selection of Kubota and Cub Cadet snow removal machines will simplify your winter. Chili Implement open Monday through Saturday for sales, service, and parts. Chili Implement will also help you finance your next purchase. You can also see more at chiliimplement.com. Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, has been a Central Wisconsin resident her entire life. That means she has the inside edge on knowing the landscape and what it takes to care for your real estate needs. Whether you're buying or selling, Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, is your friend and neighbor, ready to help.
I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, with experience in residential and commercial real estate. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
All right, ready for second half action here from Marshfield. And Everest, 6-point advantage here to start the half. Marshfield on the possession arrow will start with the ball here in half number 2. Give you first half scoring here momentarily. For DC Everest, Bo Svoke and Logan Ebersold, each with 6 points. Colton Hall and Marcus Hall, each with 5. And Landon Mezzi with 2 points for the Evergreens. That's their 24 in the first half. As the turnover goes the way of the Evergreens, and Hall losing control of the ball on his way down. For Marshfield, Marcus Neve with 5 points. Gavin Fravert with 4. Sam Rorty with 3. Wyatt Lemoyne, Chase Hinson, and Austin Summer, each with 2 for the Marshfield 18 points. 45 seconds off the first half clock, and a 3-pointer comes up long off the hands of Colton Hall. So a couple shots, couple misses. Simon, welcome back to you too, sir. I was a little late to get my stats put together. I took a trip to the restroom, got bombarded by people asking all kinds of questions about everything we've got going on. The most popular question now is, how in the world do you handle 7 games at a time? I don't know. It's been a whirlwind, that's for sure. But yeah, it's all the people that we've got that have a passion for sports, want to make sure you're able to watch, and people that just love doing what we do. And it is fun. It's more fun than anybody realizes. We're just hanging out here watching a game, and we just happen to be the ones that get to talk to you about it. Just sports fans hanging out watching sports. And on the Mezzi loose ball retrieval, it'll be a foul on Marshfield, and they'll call that on Wyatt Lemoyne, his first foul, and first foul of the half of any kind for anybody. Oops. So hockey score update. It was halfway through the second period the last I checked. Wisconsin Valley Conference hockey, it was 4-1 Marshfield over Wisconsin Rapids. Not sure what to make of that score. Game by game, things change, and especially in these times we live in, I would say especially because of the times we live in, one game does not lead to the next. Rory, strong take, too strong off the backboard. Tried to work it over the top of Hall. Now Svoke spins in the lane, left hand. What a move from Bo Svoke. Put a mark on that on a shot at 15:50 left here in the game. Bo Svoke. Talking about hockey, spinorama in the lane for Svoke. Svoke comes back down, picks up his dribble outside the free throw line. Long 3 from Ebersold comes up short. Shot a 21-footer, would have been good from 19 feet. Marcus Neve and Austin Summer back in for the Tigers. First substitutions of the half for Marshfield. Eight-point Everest lead, 15-14 left in the game. Lawn Boys TV, just send the email. That's all you got to do. We'll see about put an ad on anything. And Neve kicks out to Hinson. Marshfield Tiger perimeter ball handler standing 24 feet from the basket. And inside to Lemoyne, and Lemoyne throws it right to Svoke. Svoke, no look pass down to Mezzi. Mezzi to the rack and good. Landon Mezzi. And again on the dime from Svoke. Everest starting to pour it on. They lead by 10, and we get a whistle on the floor, and I think this is on Mezzi. Yep. Oh, never mind. They called that on Rumbalski. All right. Well, second on Rumbalski. First team foul for the Evergreens. I say, Jason, I put it in the comments. CSR, customer service rep. CSR at zaleskisports.com. You can email anything you like. But if you're interested in ad spots, that's the best way. interested in the money line, forget about it. And 3 from Hinson is good. We get those emails too. That's the betting line. That's like, what in the world? Like, yeah, make up your own betting line. I don't know. Back down the floor come the Tigers as Hinson dribbles around Hall, stops, pops, 3, Timber, Chase Hinson. So Hinson's got 8. Back come the Tigers. They trail by 4, 13:40 left in the game. Tigers, another steal for Marshfield. Here they come down the floor. Coming to Hinson, the hot hand. He gives it back to Rorty. Summer will set the block. Nope, just kidding. Now he gets the ball at the elbow. Dishes down low. Fadeaway Neve is good. And timeout, Coach Poggle and the Evergreens as Marshfield has drawn to within 2. Again, we'll keep it right here during the timeout. So we've got some more fun stuff to tell you about here from Marshfield. Check this out. Awards and More is your one-stop location for awards, plaques, trophies, embroidery, screen printing, and promotional products. Awards and More is also the proud sponsor of the Zaleski Sports Athlete of the Month. Vote for the Awards and More Zaleski Sports Athlete of the Month at ZaleskiSports.com. And then visit Awards and More on Facebook to begin your next trophy order. And it is Marshfield's very own WIAA Lemoyne just announced last night or this morning, the November Athlete of the Month. Set a receiving record in the playoffs over in Hudson a few weeks ago. And picked up in a very tight 4-nominee field, as it always is. But Lemoyne comes away, and he is our Awards and More Zaleski Sports Athlete of the Month for November. Voting will open up at the end of this month for the December Athlete of the Month, so make sure to look out for that. And Marshfield almost gets a turnover off the inbound, but Rombalski there to scoop up the loose change. Now Svoke on Rorty, dishes off the Hall. Hall, he gets his own board in the lane and puts it back up and good. Colton Hall with 7 points in the game. Now Fravert on the drive. He kicks it out. Hinson 3 is short. Rebound comes off to Ebersold. Now Svoke coming down the floor, gives to Hall. Hall another baseline drive. Got that one just too strong. And Neve comes away with the rebound. Back come the Tigers. They trail by 4, 12-15 left in the half. Neve baseline drive. A little bit of a wild shot from behind the basket. Coach Fisher not happy with shot selection there from Marcus Neve. Now on the other side, Everest. And loose ball on the floor. It'll be last touched off the hands of Colton Hall on the shot from Marcus Hall. And Marshfield basketball. Twelve minutes left in the game. Rorty looks over at the Everest pressure in the backcourt. And the Tigers get it across. Hinson he gives back to Rorty. Rorty bounces it in the lane, too far wide for Summer. Mezzi looks at 3 Tigers in his way down. Now pulls it back out to Svoke. Svoke at the free throw line, steps inside of it, and gets the shooter's roll here in Marshfield. And now Donovan, as he worked around Connor McFarland, and McFarland's going to pick up the foul on the floor. That'll be the second on McFarland. Team foul number 2 on Everest. Appleton United 4, Wapaka Comets 2. Thank you, Bryce. I haven't given you a Mosinee hockey update. We'll do that here. And it is Mosinee 2, Baraboo nothing. 11 minutes left in the second period. Again, all games found at ZaleskiSports.com. All 3. Rorty on the wing extended. Summers curling. And and Summers lose the ball. That ball was a bit behind him. Now Everest, and Donovan almost got it back. Rorty saves it in, and the Tigers do get the turnover right back. And what do we have here? A foul on Ebersold of the Evergreens. So that is foul number 2 for Logan. As we see Matt Trulin in the game. I apologize, certainly he played varsity, but there was a 12 that was playing varsity for Marshfield. That must have been James Ketterer, so my apologies. But Trulin back in the game for the Tigers, and now a foul on the Marshfield end. And, I'm sorry, foul on Mezzi for the Evergreens. Marshfield keeps the ball. Bounced into Fravert and thrown out to Hinson. Trulin on the shot fake. He's in the lane. Floater is good for Matt Trulin. So Trulin, his first points here of the evening. And Marshfield pulls to within 4. And they've trailed by as many as 9. Ball off the hands of Rumbalski. 10:22 left in the game. Donovan will inbound for the Tigers. Trulin waves him around to the other side, and then ball tipped by Ebersold. Tigers again in danger of getting the ball across the half-court line. They do. They get it to Hinson, and he's trapped in the corner immediately. And Coach Fisher, timeout. Marshfield Tigers, you're watching your hometown high school sports network. You're watching Zaleski Sports.
Hi, I'm Ashley. I'm the director at Little Sprouts. Little Sprouts has been a real great community. It's very family friendly. It feels like a big family to me, and being the new director here, I felt very welcomed into the family. I like the smaller family. Everybody knows everybody, and you all get to know everybody in the center, and we do family activities and much of a family atmosphere.
Back here to Marshfield, a lot of chatter from the folks online about advertising here at Zaleski Sports. We appreciate all the questions. CSR@ZaleskiSports.com is how to make your feelings known. REI Engineering of the Wausau area coming on board here in recent days, along with many others. It's a good opportunity. I mean, so many people watching. You get really a good bang for your buck as Fravert three-pointer comes off long, rebound to Mezzi. Money's precious. You want to spend it well, and we certainly safeguard your money here at Zaleski Sports, and then spend it wisely. As Mezzi on the drive, baseline bounce pass outside. Lisinski's shot comes up long, and Hinson with the rebound. Donovan now will bring it up unencumbered for the Tigers. 9:28 left in the game. Donovan stops inside the three-point line, gives it off to Summers. Hinson flashed down low. Summers didn't like the angle. Now Trulin, curling is Fravert. Nothing doing there. Now Hinson, another three on the way. That one just off. A rebound brought down by Lisinski. 9 minutes left in the half. Svoke with it. Svoke drives on Trulin, kicks out to Mezzi. Mezzi spins in the lane. He's stopped there, and then off the hands of Lisinski. Back to the Tigers. Tigers have had opportunities here. They led briefly at the 3:56 mark in the first half. They led 16-15. That's it. They led once, and that one time only. Been all Everest for all other parts of this game, including right now. Everest with a 4-point lead, 8.5 minutes left in the game. Trulin looks over the top of Svoke, gives off to Hinson. We'll set a pick for him, and then Hinson drives baseline. He's fouled from behind. Colton Hall picks up his third foul, and free throws coming for Chase Hinson. Tigers 3 for 8 free throw shooting in the first half. 2 of the 3 were Chase Hinson's made free throws. Evergreens, on the other hand, 4 for 6 from the line in the first half. And Hinson with 8:22 left in the game hits that one, brings the Tigers to within 3. So back into the shooting foul here for Hinson. Hinson has 9 and will stay on 9. That one leaks off the left side of the rim. And Lisinski with the board. And Colton Hall, travel, they say. Hall thought that was going to be a foul. He thought he was going places, and it turns to find a travel was called on him. He was as surprised as anybody. .808 left in the half. Tall pass for Hinson, and the Tigers get it across the timeline. All the way down to Favorite. Tigers set up shop in the half court, under 8 left in the game. Donovan looked at a curling Favorite. Nothing going on there. Lemoyne curls at the top. They don't see him. Coach Fisher tells his Tigers to keep moving, and then the pass batted away by Marcus Hall. Marcus Hall on the other end, all the way down, and good for Marcus Hall. He scores his 8th point. Evergreens increase the lead to 5. Trulin working hard against Mezzi. Now gives it off to Hinson on the other side. Lemoyne feeds inside to Trulin. Kick out to Hinson. Mezzi on the floor. Hinson didn't move on him. Bounce into Lemoyne. Lemoyne off the backboard. That one short. Good defense there from Colton Hall. Lazinski clears the glass. Back come the Evergreens. Lazinski turns, fires over Favorite, and that shot missed. 6:40 left in the game. Here comes Donovan. Donovan kick out to Trulin. Inside look to Lemoyne from Favorite, and they're going to get a foul on Marcus Hall. So that's his second. Team foul number 6 on Everest. So just like in the first half, foul issues for the Evergreens. They have 16 fouls. Marshfield just 1. Rorty will inbound. 6:23 left in the game. Hinson curls around to the corner, and they come inside to Lemoyne. Lemoyne high off the glass, and one. WIAA Lemoyne. So Lemoyne's second field goal of the game. He has 4. Can't get the free throw to go. 3-point Everest lead, 6:15 left in the game. Foot on the line. They're going to call a 3 there. Shot missed. And Rory with it. Coach Fisher tells the Tigers to push. Everest transition defense good. They'll stall out the Tigers. Tigers will retreat into their half-court offense. And it's an offensive foul on WIAA Lemoyne. They say he pushed off down low. Or illegal screen. He did. When he stepped down, he stepped into Colton Hall. So 5:57 left in the game. It'll be Spoke to inbound for the Evergreens. We got a substitution. It'll be Colton Hall coming off the floor, and Jesse Rombalski in for Coach Poggle and the Evergreens. Spoke looking, and will post up to Hall. 5:50 left. Hall bounces off of Lemoyne, keeps his dribble. And that ball tipped. And right to my table here, and last off of DC Everest, 5:44 left in the half. Marshfield will inbound. So Rorty will bring it up for the Tigers. Again, 17 fouls on the Evergreen, so a foul in this half will put Marshfield to the line as they play from behind by 3, 5:30 left in the game. Now Rorty on the take. Rorty, strong drive. There's the foul. Rorty was shooting anyway, and he'll go to the line now for 2. And they give the foul here to Landon Mezzi, his second. So Marshfield with clock stopped, chance to score. And that one rattles in and out. 4-1 Marshfield over Wisconsin Rapids, Wisconsin Valley Conference hockey with 13 minutes left in that game. Mosinee 2-0 Baraboo. They play in the second period. Second one hit for Rorty. Fourth point for Sam Rorty. 2-point Everest lead. 5:28 left in the game. This bounced back into recently inserted, I should say, Colton Hall. And off of the shoulder of Hall, and this will be stripped away by Summer. Summer will pull it back out. Good job there, especially by Rumbalski to get back on defense for the Evergreens. It was Colton Hall. He turned and he was looking to get into his offensive set, and the pass came right off his right shoulder. Hinson with it up top. Now Donovan. Donovan three-pointer. That's off to the left. Rebound, Colton Hall. 4:50 now left in the game. 3 on the way. Marcus Hall, no good. And another rebound for the Tigers. Matt Donovan now. He'll bring it up. And Simon, you're right. Yeah, this has turned into a good one. Donovan on the take. And he's fouled on the way. 2 free throws coming up for Matt Donovan. So the Tigers again continue to look to score from the free throw line with the clock stopped. They have been in trail position since 3:56 left in the first half. Now it was the foul on Rumbalski, and Donovan hits the first. 1-point game here in Marshfield. And we've got a whistle on the floor, and I think saying that Chase Hinson needs a new jersey. He's got it stained up from something. And so he's going to have to go to the locker room to get himself a new jersey. So Hinson will be out for a bit. We found this out last year. Double technical fouls in the Neenah Marshfield game as this happened, and both players just took the jersey off on the bench and put a new one on. And that is a technical foul. Now, I don't know with the situation now with locker room and people being weird about you going in a locker room if that's still the case, but Hinson does head to the locker room. Donovan, free throw is up and good as both teams have a locker room made available to them here. So that was not the case last year. Both had locker rooms available to them, yet a player from Neenah and from Marshfield both got undressed on the bench, so that was a technical foul on the steal. Donovan, and Marshfield is back in the lead. 4:25 left in the game. So they led with about 4 minutes left in the first half. Now they lead with 4:25 left, now 4:10, and on the drive, and one for Colton Hall. And the lead short-lived for the Tigers as Everest ties it up on the drive from Colton Hall. Now Hall can put his Evergreens in the lead. He's got 9. And make it 10, so 10 points for Colton Hall. And it is an Evergreen lead, so the Marshfield lead lasted all of 20 seconds. Now up ahead, here it comes to Lemoyne, over to Summer. Summer now on the drive, and he's fouled on the reach-in from Marcus Hall, and the 10th foul of the half, and it's a double bonus now, and It'll be Austin Summers for 2. If I didn't say it, third foul on Marcus Hall. Team foul 10. And Summer, Austin Summer makes good on the first. He's got 3 first points in the half. And we are tied with 3:57 left in the game. And Marshfield back in the lead. So they lead again at 3:57 in the game. .345, the shot from Hall, 3-pointer for Colton Hall. So, and again, the Marshfield lead extremely short-lived. Summer as the Tigers break the pressure. Now Rorty all the way, nobody in the lane, an easy layup for Sam Rorty. .317, we're tied at 40. Rorty had to play defense on that entry pass, and Evergreens keep the ball. Rorty, left-handed layup is good. Svoke, left-handed layup is good, my apologies, as he dribbled past Rorty. And then stolen away by Mezzi, and all alone underneath is Eberson. And look for Marshfield to get a timeout. Everest up by 4, 2:45 left in the game. 4 quick points there for the Evergreens. And we get the timeout from Coach Fisher. As predicted, we'll take a timeout right along with the Tigers. 44-40, Everest. Back in a moment.
Taqueria El Sol sirve la comida mexicana más auténtica en Wisconsin Central. Taqueria El Sol está en Marshfield, en Avenida South Central y calle 17. Está abierta cada día. Taqueria El Sol prepara salsa y guacamole cada día. Y tiene un menú con muchas recetas familiares de México.
Taqueria El Sol tiene una tienda de comestibles también. Se venden comidas mexicanas secas, refrigeradas y congeladas para ayudarle a servir la comida mexicana, la más auténtica en Wisconsin Central. Taqueria El Sol en la Avenida South Central in Marshfield.
Marshfield coach Chris Fisher, 30-second timeout. His Tigers will inbound. They're down by 4, 2:41 left in the game. Donovan gets it into Rorty, into the backcourt. Tigers now will quickly get it across the half-court line to Lemoyne. Down it comes to Summer. Up top to Hinson, now wearing 34, so he got a new jersey. He changed his numbers from 2 to 34, but does have a clean jersey, allowed to re-enter because of that. 2:20 left in the game. This one bounced inside to Lemoyne. Lemoyne goes outside to Hinson for 3. Chase Hinson, now number 34, and he hits. 1-point Marshfield lead, 2 minutes left, or 1-point Marshfield deficit, 2 minutes left in the game. Svoke and the Evergreens slow it down. Mezzi now on the wing, looks over Hinson. Gets it over to Marcus Hall, back to Colton Hall, 3 on the way. That one rims just off the back. Rebound to Rorty and the Tigers, 1:40 left. Tigers chance to take the lead on this possession. Rorty dribbles in the lane, stops it there, and gets the ball back from Lemoyne. 90 seconds left from Marshfield. Hinson stops his dribble, gives it out to Donovan. Minute 20. Now Rorty, and had that one stripped by Mezzi. Steal Evergreens, back with it comes Svoke. Svoke up and good. Svoke's got 14, 1:05 left in the game. 3-point Everest lead. All the way down to Summer. Summer goes up strong against Hall and gets it in. And timeout Tigers, 51 seconds. We'll keep it right here for the final 51 seconds here of today's game. Just want to say thanks again everybody for watching Zaleski Sports, completely live, completely free. Always has been, always will be. Your locally owned Sherrill Tire and Service Center will keep you rolling and growing by coming to you with one of their 14 farm and commercial service trucks. Find your location at SherrillTire.com. Been a great game here tonight. Lead changes here in the second half, late going, back and forth. A 1-point game now as Coach Fisher and the Tigers called the timeout. 51 seconds left in today's game. Make sure to check out highlights later on. Well, I'll tell you what, they're going to be tomorrow because we've got 7 games to do tonight. So it'll be everybody's going to get to work tonight. Probably catch Pacelli Rosholt boys basketball highlights over on Facebook at Zaleski Sports Stevens Point, and Pacelli Rosholt girls basketball highlights probably a little later on Zaleski Sports. And then everything else will come tomorrow morning, including this one here, which we are barreling down the fast lane to an exciting finish here from Marshfield. 46-45 Everest, 51 seconds left. Everest to inbound. Svoke gets it into Hall. Hall dribbles it, and what are they going to call here? They're going to call a foul on Marshfield. And if Everest can ball control, they may be able to run this all the way out, as that was only team foul number 4 on the Tigers. Foul called on Donovan. So the early no foul trouble for Marshfield could come into play here. 40 seconds, and what are we going to have here? Travel is going to be called on Marcus Hall, and it's going to be Tigers ball. 39 seconds left, and they trail by 1. Everest again, load up pressure here in the backcourt. 39.2 seconds to be exact. Marshfield with the ball, trailing by 1. Summer with it. They get it across the timeline to Hinson. Hinson now dribbles through, and Rorty bounces it to Lemoyne. Under 30 seconds to play. Tigers trail by 1. 20 seconds left in the game. Rorty begins his drive, bounces it right to Lemoyne. Lemoyne gets it back to Rorty, and a foul is upcoming. The foul is going to go on Landon Mezzi, and he can't believe it. He picks up his third, 14.3 seconds left, and Rorty to the line. 2 free throws, double bonus, so 2 free throws coming from Marshfield's Sam Rorty with 14.3 on the clock. And Rorty ties the game. We are tied at 46, 14.3 left. And what a game this has been. This has been a real classic here to start early here in the conference. We're still in December. Rorty, Marshfield takes the lead, 14.3 seconds left. Rorty's got 8, 10 seconds left, and the foul is going to be called on Summer. 10 seconds left. It's only team foul number 5, so no worries there for the Tigers. They've got one more to give. If they get in a predicament, they can give one more. This is team foul number 5. That was called on Summer. 10 seconds left. Svoke to inbound, gets it into Hall. Hall nearly steps on the half-court line. Back to Svoke. 6 seconds. Ball in the lane, and what are we going to have? We're going to have a foul on Rorty. 4.3 seconds, and Marshfield is okay with that foul because that's only team foul number 6. So the foul comes, 4.3 seconds left. Everest going to have to inbound to get a shot. .3. Everest trails by 1. They will inbound. Svoke looking, gets it in the Hall. Hall turns for the block. That shot was deflected, and a whistle blows with 2 seconds left, and it's going to be Colton Hall to the line for 2. Foul called on Matt Donovan. So 2 free throws coming. Hall, the first one is good, and we're tied again at 47, 2 seconds left in the game. Coach Fisher is going to attempt to ice Colton Hall. He calls the timeout as our game is tied with 2 seconds left as we keep it here. And what Coach Fisher is talking about in the huddle is it's a full timeout, and you got to take the full timeout there. 2 things being talked about in the huddle here, Coach Fisher and his Tigers. On a make, here's our inbound play. On a miss, here's where we're going. Or here's what we're not going to do. You know, he may be telling his guys on a miss, just hold it. I mean, 2 seconds left, just secure the ball and let's go to overtime. But on the make, here's the play we're going to run on the make. We'll find out. 2 seconds remain. It's Colton Hall back to the free throw line with a chance perhaps to win the game for his Evergreens. We are tied at 47. Wow. Just fantastic Wisconsin Valley Conference basketball. You may not like a low-scoring game, but everybody likes an exciting game and an exciting finish, and that is what we are staring at here as Colton Hall comes out of the timeout, back to the line, tied at 47, 2 seconds remain. Hall, and off the front iron, no good, and timeout is called by Coach Fisher with 1.1 seconds remaining. Coach Fisher calls his guys down to the huddle. Wow. They're going to add time left. They're going to say 1.8 seconds now remain. 1.8 on the clock. Coach Chris Fisher, in his first year at the helm for the Tigers, in a spot here to try to dial up something to get a quality look from perhaps the half-court line. Maybe more, but I think you can dial something up here to get a shot at the half-court line for sure. And see if the Tigers can get the ball any further than that down the floor, or they may have to take a runner if they're just able just to get it in, maybe near the Everest free throw line. Then you're looking at a runner. We'll see what first-year coach Chris Fisher has called up for his guys. 1.8 seconds left, tied at 47. Donovan, going to be a football pass down the floor, and he gets it to Lemoyne. Lemoyne turns, free throw line, and comes up short. Marshfield had the look they wanted. They had a game-winning attempt from 15 feet away from Wyatt Lemoyne, and he comes up short. Overtime coming up from the Bose & Company Fieldhouse. We will be back to Marshfield in 60 seconds.
Our customers' lives are busy, so when it comes to finding time to bring your mower or snowblower in for a seasonal tune-up, just don't. PowerPack has you covered with our mobile service trailer. Here's how it works. We'll bring the shop to you and perform a tune-up right in your driveway. Just leave your equipment out and we'll do the rest. You don't even have to be home. And the best part, it doesn't cost you any more. PowerPack mobile service costs the same as a tune-up in our shop. Still looking for a downside? We are too. Visit powerpackequipment.com/mobile service for more information.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty, char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids. All right, so back in Marshfield, it's the old-fashioned time-tested tradition of the coin flip to determine the overtime ball recipient. Just kidding there. That's a new rule here in World Madness. Everest wins the coin flip. They will inbound to start the overtime here, 4-minute overtime period. And all the way to the rack is Marcus Hall. So Everest with the early halftime lead. Donovan with it here, and airmails that one intended for Summer. Well, what a game. Yeah, 3:36 left in it. Colton Hall will bring it up for the Evergreens. Now Svoke with it. Right back to Svoke they come. He works on Rorty. Gives back off to Hall. Now Mezzi at the top. Evergreens work diligently with a purpose here. 4-minute halftime, and we are 3:08 left in, or halftime overtime, and 3:08 left in it. Svoke gets it in and good. So a quick 4 points for the Evergreen here in the overtime, and we're a minute into it. Evergreen's up by 4. Marshfield had a Wyatt Lemoyne shot from the free throw line as the clock expired, and that came up short. Had the shot they wanted, had the play dialed up the way that they looked at it, the way they drew it up, the way they practiced it. Now Donovan, and through the hands of Hinson. 2:32 left in the overtime. Evergreens lead by 4. Svoke to inbound. Coach Poggle says, hey, we got a timeout if you need it. Didn't need it. Now Marcus Hall on Summer. Brings Summer all the way up the court with him. Hall still dribbling. That pass deflected by Donovan and brought away by Lemoyne. So 2:18 now left in the overtime. Rorty turns on the afterburners. And it's a clean play by Landon Mezzi. Last off of Mezzi, it'll be Marshfield ball. In between the regulation and the overtime, Coach Poggle highly upset with the officials. Thought that Matt Donovan should not be allowed to shuffle his feet and move forward into that pass that he made. Officials not willing to hear his cause, hear his case. 2:09 left in the overtime. Off it comes to Hinson. Now to Rorty on the near wing. Rorty will launch a 3 from there and hit it. Sam Rorty stared it down. And he hit it. We get a whistle on the floor, and they're going to let Summer tie his shoe. 2 minutes exactly left in the overtime. As all that was happening, Fravert comes off the floor for Marshfield. And missed who came back in. That must have been Donovan that came back in, although I thought I just saw him out there. Either way, 1 point Everest lead, 1:45 left in the overtime. Been nip and tuck for the last 20 minutes here real time. Now Mezzi will launch a 3 on the other side, and he returns fire, matches the Rorty 3. Mezzi now with 7. Rorty stuck, and the bounce pass still loose and picked up by Marcus Hall. Everest gets a timely turnover here in the overtime, and Coach Poggle is going to call the timeout. 1:22 left in the overgame. Everest leads by 4. Back to the Bozen Company Fieldhouse in just a moment.
Experience choice risk-free at Mid-State Technical College. Your choice to learn with small in-person classes, online classes, innovative technology class options, or your choice of any combination to fit your needs. You can get your liberal arts degree and transfer as a junior to all UW colleges or in-demand employable skills. Start now to experience choice risk-free at Mid-State Technical College. Find out what risk-free means at mstc.edu.
All right, back to Marshfield. 1:22 left in the overtime. Coach Poggle and the Evergreens call the timeout. They lead by 4, and they will inbound the ball. It'll be Svoke to inbound.
Straight up, straight up.
Svoke gets it into Hall. Hall tiptoed on the half-court line, loses dribble. Donovan dives for it, and they're going to call a foul on Colton Hall, I believe. Yeah, so he picks up his 4th, and a free throw should be coming here. Yeah, okay, there they go. A double bonus, so it is going to be Matt Donovan to the line for 2. He was 2 for 2 in the second period, hitting both of his free throws. And connects on the first one. Trims the deficit to 3, 1:14 left in the overtime. And Donovan connects on both, 4 for 4. He's got 6 points in the game. And a 2-point Everest lead as the inbound comes to Hall, and he gives it right back to Svoke. Tiger defenders retreat, 1:08 left in the overtime. And it comes to Mezzi, and ball on the floor again. Rorty dove for it. Everest keeps the ball. 54 seconds, Coach Poggle calls the timeout. We will take our last commercial break here. It is a 2-point game in Marshfield.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium company paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
At V&H Automotive, you'll get the best price and best selection on all Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Ram, Dodge, and Jeep models guaranteed. At V&H, our friendly staff is always ready, here to serve you. No pressure, no gimmicks, just great deals, great service, and the best vehicles in central Wisconsin. Come see why our customers rate us #1.
V&H Automotive, a short drive from anywhere, or visit us at vhautos.com.
Thanks to sponsors like V&H. Again, V&H, a short drive from anywhere, located just north of Marshfield on Highway 97. 53.9 out of the Coach Poggle Everest timeout. Donovan reached for the steal, and it'll be Colton Hall coming away with the ball. And Marcus Hall, he shuffled his feet, and that's a travel. Turnover back to the Tigers, 46 seconds left in the overtime. So Summer will inbound for the Tigers, and it comes to Rorty. And Everest, as they have all game, brings pressure in the backcourt. And Summer comes away with it. Summer and plows over 2 evergreens. And about as easy as of a call you can make as Austin Summer just steamrolled 2 evergreens on his way through the lane after he delivered the ball. Svoke, probably the one that he contacted the most. And Coach Fisher says those were flops. So 38.2, Everest 2-point lead. Svoke will inbound. Rorty mops a little of the leftover evergreen dust off the floor. Austin Summer just goes barreled into those two. 38.2 left. And it comes to Colton Hall. Back it goes to Svoke. Now Svoke will bring it across the timeline. 30 seconds left in the overtime. Now back it comes to Svoke. Tigers can put the evergreens on the line, and Everest not in any mood to shoot. 20 seconds. And the foul comes as Hinson harasses Mezzi. And back in comes Fravert. And coach right away points to Gavin Fravert and bring him back to the floor. It'll be a 1-and-1 for Landon Mezzi. These will be his first free throws of the game. And Mezzi not able to get it to go. Lemoyne tipped it. Hinson comes down with it. 13 seconds left. Tigers down by 2. 10 seconds. Rorty with it. Rorty in the lane. And floater's going to come up short for Rorty. Svoke with the rebound, 3 seconds, and the foul comes with 2.8 seconds left in the game. It'll be Bo Svoke to the free throw line. So 10 fouls now on the Tigers, double bonus for Svoke. He'll shoot 2. He's 2 for 3 free throw shooting here. Both of those, all 3 free throws came in the first half. And that one comes off the back of the rim, so too strong for Svoke. And again, Coach Fisher, it looked like he put a preemptive timeout in. He put an order in for a timeout. And it'll be Coach Poggle keeping it here again. We're done with commercials for the day, Trevor. But Coach Fisher said, hey, listen, on a make, I'm calling a timeout. So he pre-ordered the timeout. Coach Poggle says, I'll do you one better. I'll just call it right now. So Coach Poggle calls the timeout. Again, likely to do what Coach Fisher did at the end of regulation, giving a couple different options to his evergreens. On a miss, we're doing this, and on a make, we're doing this. And with 2.8 seconds left in the game, the Tigers, on a make or a miss, have most of the floor at their disposal. And it was Marshfield falling on the road to Merrill by 1 on Friday. Everest beat West his last time out. 2.8 seconds left. And Svoke buries that one. So 3-point Everest lead. Coach Fisher predictably calls the timeout as he pre-ordered it just moments ago. Yeah, you have to make a note of that. You can pre-order the timeouts. Kind of like making an order on fleetfarm.com. You just you make the order there. You schedule the warehouse pickup. You pre-order it. So the timeout does come. So it'll have to be a Marshfield 3-pointer. So different than the play that ended regulation where Lemoyne shot it from the free throw line. It was a good play, but that would do to the Tigers no good. They trail by 3 with 2.8 seconds left. So rather it'll be Marshfield drawing something up, probably inbounding the ball somewhere here in the backcourt. I would estimate somewhere near the Everest free throw line, in that general vicinity, free throw line extended. And then they're going to look to set a screen coming up either side and then try to get off a 3-pointer. Coach Fisher mentions to the official, I believe, what a little bit of what that play call was, just saying, hey, look, here's what we're doing. Now, you do that if you can, if you want. So Tigers line up with 5 out of bounds. This is a football formation here, as all 5 guys line up out of bounds. This is fantastic. All but one released down the floor, and that one is Fravert. Fravert turns, shot blocked by Rumbalski, and that'll do it. The Everest Evergreens win 55-52 on just a very creative football play there at the end, drawn up by Coach Fisher. But the shot not able to get released. Rumbalski blocks it. And that will do it, 55-52. Now time for the Nasonville Dairy Postgame Show. Nasonville Dairy, fresh cheese curds made daily, nasonvilledairy.com. We'll be back with Marshfield Tiger head coach Chris Fisher after this.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, nasonvilledairy.com.
All right, so we're here with Kim Hyman. Kim, Nasonville Dairy, 125 years in the making. Tell us about that.
You know, it's fantastic. It was the first plant built in Wood County back in 1885. Sal Nason and his family came here, and they started a small dairy plant. Eventually that plant burnt down, but then they rebuilt onto this same facility, and our family moved here in the late 60s in 1968 and took it over from there, and it's been just a fantastic growth. Great community, great people we have working for us. Oh, it's an open market. It's huge. You know, the opportunity for the diversity in the cheese industry is fantastic, and you have to be that way in order to sell a lot of product. And so we've got a great group of people working on the research and development side for us. So it's been really fortunate for us. Oh, right. We have 185 farm families that market their milk through us here at Nasonville Dairy. And we are so lucky we have like the best dairy farms in not only central Wisconsin, but in the United States, marketing milk through us. So we're just really fortunate on that side.
Actually, we started in 1968. Our father brought us here from another cheese plant in Wisconsin. We had come from the cheese business. We've always been in the business. We had moved around the state in different parts. He brought us here about that time. The plant ran 7,500 pounds of milk at that time, and now runs about 1.5 million a day. So. We originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda Edam and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
Welcome back to our Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy, fresh cheese curds made daily, NasonvilleDairy.com. Take you through some final numbers as we await Marshfield Tiger head coach Chris Fisher to join us here on our Nasonville Dairy postgame show. I may glance off to my right every now and then as I search for Coach Fisher. Again, a very exciting one here tonight. Overtime win for the Evergreens, 55-52. Marshfield battled back. They trailed 24-18 at halftime and then did take the lead with 4:25 left in the game and multiple lead changes from that point forward, including a 47-47 finish to regulation, and in overtime, the Evergreens pull it out 55-52. Marshfield not able to get a shot at the rim in the closing 2.8 seconds, as it was, make sure we get all the names right here, Jesse Rumbalski with the block to make sure that shot did not find its way to the rim, and the Evergreens hold on, and they move their record to 2-1, the loss for Marshfield, and they drop to 0-2, both Valley Conference games. So in the Valley Conference, and under first-year coach Chris Fisher, the Tigers fall to 0-2 in a conference. We'll go through game scoring for you. First for the visiting Evergreens, and it was Bo Svoke leading all scorers with 17 points, Colton Hall with 14, Marcus Hall with 9, Logan Ebersold with 8, and Landon Mezzi with 7, as all 5. They are the only scorers for the Evergreens in this game today. A little bit more wide scoring for Marshfield. They were led by Chase Hinson with 12 points. Sam Rorty joined him in double figures with 11 points. Marcus Neve with 7 points. Matt Donovan and Austin Summer with 6, and Wyatt Lemoyne with 4 for the Tigers. Again, it was at the end of regulation. Wyatt Lemoyne had the ball right here at the free throw line on a nice football pass from Matt Donovan, had a chance to win it there as time expired. His shot came up short, and then at the end of overtime with 2.8 seconds left in the game, again it was Donovan launching a football pass as his 4 Tiger teammates stood on the baseline in front of him and launched down. The pass originally intended for Summer, and again the shot the ball lands in Fravert's hands, and Fravert gets his shot blocked by Rumbalski. And again, that ends our game here today. 55-52, our final score, as you are in the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy, fresh cheese curds made daily, NasonvilleDairy.com. Again, highlights coming up all over the Zaleski Sports Facebook network. It'll first be both Pacelli-Rosholt games. The boys took to the court at Rosholt at 6 o'clock today, so you'll find those highlights on Facebook at Zaleski Sports Stevens Point. And then a little bit later tonight, we'll have girls highlights as Pacelli then played girls home. So they each exchanged a home and home tonight against Rosholt. So those girls Pacelli-Rosholt highlights likely to be on Facebook at Zaleski Sports, probably in about an hour or so. And then all the other games coming tomorrow, including this one here. You'll find, again, highlights all over the place on Facebook. This game here, Marshfield does beat Wisconsin Rapids. I believe final score 5-3 in Wisconsin Valley Conference hockey tonight, so you'll find highlights of that. Also tomorrow on Facebook, Mosinee Baraboo hockey, and it seems like I'm missing one, but man, just so many of these games. Again, we do take the day off tomorrow, and then back at it on Thursday. I will be on the call for Columbus Catholic boys basketball action tomorrow, but one of 5 games on the Zaleski Sports Broadcast Network on Thursday. We finish strong with games on Friday and Saturday each morning. Check ZaleskiSports.com. Just click Live Sports and find all of your listings. Again, Zaleski Sports is your hometown high school sports network. We bring you games from all over central Wisconsin, making sure you get to watch them completely free and completely live here all season long at Zaleski Sports. Tell you what, as we wait for Coach Fisher here, we may grab Coach Poggle here momentarily. Certainly a lot probably still watching from the Everest area, so we'll see if we can get Jerry's attention here real quick. And just a real quick one, Coach, a couple questions. Is that okay? Yeah. We'll see Coach Fisher come out. Just a couple ones here, Coach. Kind of an exciting one here is what it turned out to be. Early moments didn't look like that. You enjoyed a 6-point halftime lead. I want to talk to you about the end of overtime there. Have you ever seen a play like that? Marshfield lining up 4 like that, like a football formation?
Yeah, I've never seen it other than in football, and it certainly was interesting. But I thought it was probably something that nobody's ever seen, so it was going to catch you by surprise. Thought our guys did a good job of just holding their ground, and because we talked about guarding the 3-point line, but I didn't expect 4 guys to be out of bounds at that point. So it certainly was a surprise. But
something that'll be on film now, maybe for a lot to study.
Yeah, right.
Bo Spoke, 17 points. He leads all scores tonight. Is that the kind of season you expect out of Bo this year?
Oh, yeah, Bo's an absolute gamer. He wasn't on varsity he was on varsity, but he didn't get a lot of minutes any other year. He would have been a starter. We just had a lot of seniors and a lot of depth last year. Kid's an absolute gamer in whatever he does, football, basketball. He just finds a way to win. And if with the ball in his hand, you feel it's under control at that time.
Congratulations on the win tonight, Coach. We'll see you down the road, okay? You got it. We'll bring in Marshfield Tiger boys basketball coach Chris Fisher, talk to him about what has matched the girls' slow start here. Both boys and girls teams looking for a win here in the 2020-2021 season. We'll wrap up our Nasonville Dairy postgame show, talk to Marshfield boys head coach Chris Fisher. Coach, a tough one here tonight. You had a chance. We're going to fast forward to the end of regulation there. You get Lemoyne a really good look, pressure situation, but your guys really fought all game long here tonight.
They did. I don't have to worry about the energy level or how hard we're going to compete. I didn't do a good enough job this week in our offense, man or zone. We had a difficult time getting quality shots at important points of the game. Man or zone, there wasn't a good flow. Man, we were a little bit stagnant. We had too many guys floating on the perimeter. Our zone, we didn't attack with our dribble very well. Offensively, I need to do some work. I got to coach these guys up in the offensive end. I will never have to worry about them defending, rebounding, or competing. That's just the type of group that I have. So I'm tremendously proud of them. We needed one stop at the end of the game. They had the baseline out of bounds. We had them scouted pretty well. We kind of knew it was either going to be a double across or an elevator. They ran their double across. They got the seal. And the kid, we forced the kid into taking a fadeaway jumper. We just had, too much body pressure on him. But we're gonna get back, and we're gonna have a good practice tomorrow.
Yeah, again, Coach, you guys fought all game long. They fought through the full court pressure for the majority, if not all, the game. And then we would go to the overtime there. It looked like Everest maybe came out with a little bit more zip right out of the overtime. And then the creativity on the inbound pass there at the end. I guess tell us about either of those two things. Maybe starting the overtime slow, or where in the world you got that play from the end of the game.
Well, let's start overtime. The stinking coin toss didn't go our way. That would have been, that's a new one for me.
Yeah.
That thing rolled around for a long time, and
Yeah.
it looked like it was going to go either way. And once I started tilting, that's going to be a heads. So I tried to prep our guys to play in defense, but we got beat straight line drive on the left wing there. End of the game, I'm proud of the guys because the first one that we drew up at the end of regulation is the one we have, and that second one I was holding off for until we needed it. It's something that we put in 2 or 3 years ago. It creates a little confusion.
Mm-hmm.
We got to be able to run the baseline to have those 4 guys start out of bounds. So, we got a touchdown. I was hoping it'd be worth 6. All we needed was a 3. I didn't mention to the guys before we left. We had 2.8 seconds, so you do have time for a catch and 1 or 2 dribbles. But you catch it in that spot, and you just want to try to get a shot off. So.
I don't know if you caught it, Coach Poggle, very impressed with the play there at the end. So you get that coaching-wise from one of your peers here in the Valley Conference. Coach, you got some good play out of some of the youngsters. I look at Marcus Neve sitting over there in the bleachers, and I got some good play out of your seniors. So talk about that a little bit, just the depth from top to bottom. And looks like you might be able to get scoring from anywhere, no matter what grade they're in during their school day.
Yeah, we did have to go a little deeper tonight. We had two guys on our roster, Jack and Carson, not able to play tonight. So we had to go maybe a touch deeper. Matt Trulin gave us some good minutes, big bucket in the second half there. Marcus is a gamer. Seniors are gamers. Juniors, they will do anything I ask of them. So it's not a surprise to me that they played that well because they have that skill. We just got to come together as a group of 5 on the floor a little bit better. And, we've got the individual skill and talent. We just, I need to do a better job of coaching to get these guys as a group of 5. So.
All right, Coach, thanks for the time tonight. We'll see you next time out, all right? All right, guys, there you go. Roll Tigers as Coach Fisher as he heads out of our Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy, fresh cheese curds made daily, NasonvilleDairy.com. Again, we take the day off tomorrow, back at it on Thursday. Highlights all over the place tomorrow, so don't worry. Plenty of Zaleski sports content out there if you're looking for it. I'm Jason Zaleski. We got Dylan Pawn, Trevor Zaleski, Brandon Berg around here. So there he is. As we all brought this one to you here tonight, we were happy to do it, and we will talk to everybody again on Thursday. Have a great night.